What's going on, everybody? This is Philo with Philo's Garage, and today I'm going to be showing you the factory V8 powered Chevy Colorado. Not very common at all. I haven't known one. It's a great little truck. All right, this is my 2012 Chevy Colorado, and it is powered by a 5.3 liter V8 all aluminum block. It is four-wheel drive. One of the only downfalls to it is it has a 4L60 transmission, and I'm not a big fan of 4L60s. It's very similar to a Toyota of the same vintage. Torsion bar front, 6-slug. It's a pretty simple truck, disc brake front, still drum in the rear, which is pretty amazing for 2012. They only made the V8s in extra cabs and crew cabs, and they were only available from like 2009 to 2012. I've heard maybe 2008, but I've never seen one. So it's actually a great little truck. These trucks would be way more gotta unlock it. These trucks would be way more popular, but the other motors, the Atlas motors, were not very well thought of. Standard gray interior. It's sparse, but I like that. I added a trailer brake controller and then some USB charging ports right there. Other than that, it is bone stock. I wanted the leather interior myself, but my wife prefers the cloth, and this is actually her truck, so she gets what she wants. Oh, you know what? We gotta pop the hood and show you the engine. So this thing has a ton of factory torque limiting in the ECU, and I'm not sure if GM put that there to keep it more drivable or to save the 4L60, or maybe both. Sorry, I suck at opening hoods. All right, so you'll recognize that is a late model TBSS style intake with a bunch of BS silencing tubes on it on the intake, or the air inlet. But it is a 5.3. I forget the engine code. It's not very common. It was specific to these things, but a 5.3 is a 5.3. They didn't put an engine cover on these because they didn't fit, but all in all, like, it doesn't actually look that horrible to work on. It's not really much different than my Caprice. Oh, something I should show you. So up here, forget where it's at, there is a ground block. Well, it's behind this air intake. There's a ground block, and that is the ground for the blower motor. And from the factory, it has spades that slide onto a deal. I soldered it all together because it was a bad connection, and that is actually what causes the blower motor resistor and the blower motor harness on these to burn up. Let's see if I can pop the hood here. So under here and behind the glove box, there's a wiring harness that goes bad. Tons of these things have blower motor issues. Be quiet, Sasha. This particular truck had issues at like 40,000 miles. It's now got about 80,000 and it hasn't had an issue since. That was actually one of the only issues I've had with it. Comes with like some cheesy 17-inch wheels. They're actually like plastic chrome covers on an aluminum wheel. It's kind of a weird deal. I think it's aluminum, pretty sure. But other than that, it's been a great truck. I tow with it. It's got a Gibson exhaust, Canon drop-in air filter, just normal little upgrades. It doesn't get very good mileage. It actually only gets, I don't know, 16 with normal driving. I would expect that, let me close the hood here real quick. I would expect that a truck like this would get about 20, just because Silverados actually do better than 16, and this is the same drivetrain as a Silverado. The only thing that I can think of that's hurting it is I think it's got 410 gears from the factory. It was either 373s or 410s. Really low for this. I wouldn't have expected it to be that low. And it's kind of heavy. It's over 4,000 pounds. But it's a great little truck. I really like it. I looked at Toyota Tacomas, but they were twice the cost. And long term, it'll be easy to repair this. You know, 4L60s are rebuilt every day, millions of them. And finding another 58X LS motor is pretty damn easy too. But yeah, that's my truck in a nutshell. Like I said, these were factory from 2009 to 2012. Not very common. GM didn't make very many vehicles in that time. You know, the economy had crashed, and they scaled back quite a bit. And the only way you can tell that it's a V8 from the outside is that little emblem right above the fender. I've actually thought about taking those off, taking the Z71 stickers off and the emblems on the back, cleaning it up a little bit. I've just never gotten around to it. It's my old lady's truck, so other than keeping it super reliable, I don't do much to it. So thanks for watching. This was Philo with Philo's Garage. If you would, hit the subscribe button, hit the like buttons if you thought the video was good. I plan on doing a lot more with this truck. I'm going to do some maintenance and some modification videos with it. Thanks for watching.